Coming to you live from my bed in the van. I was watching Maggie McDonald's videos and I couldn't finish the video because it like reminded me that I have 2 videos started and not finished and not uploaded because life has been crazy. There's a part 2 of when my friend Lauren was here that I need to finish and upload, and I'm not sure if that's going to be up before this or not. But essentially she left and all hell broke loose with coronavirus, and Brady and I started working. We got jobs, and so now we're working during the pandemic, and it has just been really stressful. I talk about it a little bit in these clips that I might insert now. You know, I'm filmed in a month, maybe a couple weeks, who knows. And I'm going off my fucking rocker right now. Can you tell? The window's down, so someone can probably hear me. Hi. I don't know what day it is. It's Tuesday, April something. As you know, the world has been taken over by some bullshit and everything is fucked up. And it is making my life very difficult because I live in a van. All the gyms are closed, so I cannot shower. We have to beg to shower at our friends' houses, which is putting them at risk and not practicing social distancing because we both work with the public. That's right, you heard it here first, folks. We got jobs. I got the job at Trader Joe's that I applied for and that I really wanted. Brayden got a job at Target. We're employed, thank God, after almost 3 months of unemployment, right before this all happened. And I'm glad that we got them where we did because everything is shut down now, so we would have just been unemployed again. But it is bittersweet because I see maybe 500 people every single day. We're taking a lot of precautions at work, which makes me feel great, but still. I'm trying to do the dishes right now because I went on a rampage and bought a bunch of groceries. This is the only cleaning supply that I can find in any store. It's a fucking natural multi-purpose cleaner, so it's not gonna kill anything, but it'll at least make the van smell good because it has been neglected. It has not been properly cleaned. Everything stinks. We had to get a new dish mat. I'm losing my mind. There are a lot of updates that I need to update you on, and maybe we'll do that in a little bit, but I figured why not watch me rampage clean since I'm going fucking nuts. Hi. So I started this video like an hour ago when I was having a mental breakdown and cleaning the house van. So let's talk for a second about what's going on. Most of the water fountains are off, so we can't just regularly fill our water bottles. There's no cleaning products on any shelves. I'm just having a hard time. And we were going to go home this summer for summer jobs that we got. We were really excited. And now our huge vacation to Florida got canceled. Our road trip there got canceled. Our jobs are not promised there. So we've decided to stay in Salt Lake for the next year because we ended up being unemployed much longer than we thought we would be. So our money is just not, financially, we are not okay. Well, it's not that we're not okay, but we're not where we need to be able to like be traveling and leaving jobs and whatever. And now that we are employed, like I said, I'm working at Trader Joe's, Braden's working at Target. We don't want to leave those jobs when the whole world is just like not promised right now. But staying in Salt Lake for the next year means that we need to find an apartment for at least the summer. And I'm thinking that we're going to do it for the whole year because it gets really hot here. We don't have AC for our van and it just isn't doable with the dog and both of us and trying to work and whatever. It's just not doable. And I honestly need a break. I am stressed. I'm tired of not being able to shower. I'm tired of like struggling to do everything and being dirty all the time, because now that this pandemic is happening and everything is closed and we have no idea when that's going to end, it's just been really stressful. And I don't know how else to explain like the emotional toll. And I mean, it's such a first world problem because like I still have the option to ask friends if I can shower at their houses and whatever, but it's just, I would like an oven and a freezer in my own bathroom for a while. So that's why we're looking for apartments. Today Brayden is at work. I had the day off, and so I went and got some groceries. Oh God. Oh, see, look at that, groceries. And then I tried to find cleaning products, and like I said, there are no Lysol wipes. There is no, like, there's nothing. This is the only thing I found. This tiny bottle that was like $6 from Walgreens. And it's not even, it's an all natural multi-surface cleaner. So that's not going to kill anything. It's just going to remove dirt. But whatever. I went to town and I literally wiped everything down. Like all the fronts, all the handles, all the fronts, all the cabinets, all the handles, the floor, the fridge. I cleaned the fridge out. I wiped off all the bottles. I wiped off the ceiling. I cleaned everything. I vacuumed. I cleaned the cab of the van, which is very difficult to clean because it's just dusty and whatever. I filled up the water. I bought 1.5 gallons of water jugs since we can never fill up our drinking water. We do need to fill our sink water because that is now empty. I put away my laundry because we did laundry yesterday. And now I'm just waiting for Brayden to come out of his work because his day should be over and he should be out here in like 10 minutes. And then I'm going to see if we can either shower at our friend's house, or I called the Pilot Flying J and their showers are still open and they're $12 and I'm willing to spend $12 on being clean right now because I feel disgusting. And that's that. I feel like I'm talking in circles. Life's been good. You know, the last time you saw us, Lauren was here and the coronavirus was still a joke. And now it is not a joke. The entire world is shut down. One of my mom's friends was in the hospital with it. And people are dying left and right. And our economy is failing. So a lot can change in a month's time. Stressed. I just really want to find an apartment to move into because I just want an apartment right now. I don't know how to explain it. I love my house. I love our van, but I'm tired of it and I want an apartment for a year. And then we can move back into the van and figure out our lives again. But I mean, that's kind of the whole point, was like being able to move wherever, do whatever, have options, see where life takes us. You know? My natural eyebrows aren't looking too bad. Why is there a ball? Okay, bye. So we can't shower. We do have friends that live here, but, you know, one of them has a broken clavicle and he's been busy and he's working from home and we work in grocery stores, so we're like exposed to hundreds of people every day, so we feel bad about asking. You know, it's not realistic for us to go over and shower every single day and like disrupt people and expose them to things, so we have to like ask if we can shower, and so we only get to shower every couple of days, which feels like awkward when there's a pandemic going on and everyone at work is talking about how they go home and wash their clothes and their bodies every single night, and that's just not an option for us right now. We've been having a really hard time with going to the bathroom because a lot of stores shortened their hours, so by the time I get out of work, like before bed, we don't have a lot of options of places that we can go to the bathroom. We figured out that the laundromat stays open until 10, so we can go to the bathroom there. Doing laundry is the same, but everything feels very stressful and very like risky because of how many people aren't taking it seriously here in Utah and how many people are using the kind of facilities and things that we need to use because of living in a vehicle. We were going to go home for the summer, which we talked about a little bit. We had jobs lined up and we were going to go home for the summer, but Michigan is like rising in cases of COVID-19 and the economy's shut down. You know, things are closed. They're extending their stay-at-home orders, and it doesn't feel safe for us to drive across the country into a place
that has like a high number of cases and not a lot of testing, especially when we have jobs now and we were unemployed for much longer than we had anticipated. And I don't really want to be unemployed again when the rest of the world is unemployed and people can't get their money. People aren't getting unemployment. When things open up again, there's going to be hundreds, thousands, millions of people applying to jobs. So it's going to be a very saturated market, and it just seems like it would cause a lot of problems. So it doesn't seem like financially or health smart or conscious to move right now like we were going to. So that, of course, brings more problems, because living in a van that does not have AC except for like what comes with the van when you turn it on, we're not going to do well in Utah in the heat. So the last couple of weeks when we're not working, we're trying to find an apartment to move into. And it has been also difficult because they're not doing showings because of COVID-19. So you have to get video tours or FaceTime tours, and like they send you a video of a layout, but then they don't tell you which one you're applying for, and then you get one and it's not the layout that you wanted. And it's just been so stressful. Like there are people with way worse problems and going through a lot more than I am, but I'm not doing okay. I mean, that doesn't make my problems any smaller or like less. I mean, they're smaller, but they're not less important. Like, I'm stressed. I want to be able to shower every day because I feel dirty, because I'm going to work from 12 to 8, 5 to 6 days a week. And I'm seeing the same people over and over again because people aren't taking it seriously, and they're shopping for like 4 things every 3 days instead of doing a big shop and staying home for weeks. Like, I think Utah is going to open up all of the stores and stuff again because they don't think it's a big deal. But I just wanted to, I guess, like wrap up the 2 videos that I have started so that I can kind of have a fresh start, because I was doing really good with uploading kind of consistently for a hot second, which just makes me feel good. I like having the memories, whatever. But then as soon as we started working again, it's like like right now, for instance, I work 12 to 8 almost always because they changed our store hours. In a couple of weeks, it's going to go back. They're going to start extending hours again. So I'm going to be working 1 to 9. And then it'll probably go back to 2 to 10, which I'm not looking forward to. But like, Brayden works at 8:30 in the morning. So like, I could have gotten up and done stuff with my life. But instead I'm laying in bed because I'm stressed and I'm tired. And I'm trying to mentally prepare myself to go to work and do all these crazy things. Like, we count how many people are coming in the store. We have to spend, like, we have a whole new job where people just sanitize and wipe things down. I have to have gloves on and like be conscious about changing my gloves every 5 seconds or washing my hands every 5 seconds and not touching my face, which is very hard when it's allergy season in a new climate. And people are being like very rude and very extra and getting in your space. And we have plexiglass up on the registers, and people aren't like being respectful of our space and our exposure, but expect us to be respectful of theirs. And it's just been kind of stressful. And like, I work with people who still think that this whole thing is a hoax. And that is just like mind blowing to me. Like, I agree that nobody needs to be freaking the fuck out, but we need to be smart and thoughtful and respectful and doing our best. But I work with people that don't even think it's real. When like one of my mom's friends is in the hospital on a ventilator, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's just a lot to deal with. Everyone's countering opinions and thoughts on it and feelings, and you have people that are freaking out every second, and then you get a news update every 5 seconds with death tolls and pictures of dead bodies. It's just crazy. So that's what's been going on. We've just been on the front lines at the grocery stores with our new jobs, constantly trying to not get sick, trying to not get our friends sick, but still being able to bathe, and trying to find an apartment. Okay, thanks for listening while I justify my actions. Bye.